Alright, looks like the game's going to start between Aquilax and South Stars for round 4 of our tournament. Got a Smoker Boomer Charger Hunter hit for South Stars. Charger looking to set up from the top. Hunter's already spawned up in the bush going in, gets skeeted by DDA. Hit gets shut down really well by Aquilax there.
Needs to play on a charger.
Only some friendly fire or combi damage on DDA.
Should be a spitter tri-cap with no charger.
You got a gun!
Yep.
Save some bullets for this.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Watch out!
Oh!
Reloading.
Reload.
Oh, Patel's being split. He's getting played on.
Reloading. That was pretty good. Not too bad in damage for being split so far, and Patel getting played on the smoker there. But nicely played by South Stars, and nicely cleared by Aquilax.
Yeah, Coach M to the jockey on time. Otherwise, he'd been in a tri-cap. Squeed's heading upstairs.
Ammo here.
Boom is looking for the rocket, maybe? Nope. It's going and hiding, waiting for them to push up just a little bit, maybe to set off the tank.
I think South Stars know if they want to run back.
The hit gets completely shut down. Really great survivor play there. Boomer gets popped too. Can't even delay or cause a lot of common to come in. Really strong survivor play by Aquilax. And the tank is in the hands of Loud.
You just leave the alarm car, which is actually a good choice.
I believe there's a car that he can play with coming up.
Yeah,
so
it should
he
be
might
2 cars.
try and bring those in.
And they're sending a quick hit. That's
And
actually a nice
landing.
double cap. Some decent chip damage on the survivors, I would say.
Car's in a relatively good spot, but
Where's the short car? Yeah, he's boarding the car. He might go AI.
he's pretty close to going AI if they
Let's see if
full
Aquilax is
loss.
hard lossing.
It looks like they might just be playing in the middle, otherwise it would have been. One boom
they're
goes
hard
up
lossing.
on DDA.
They're not hard lossing. Alright, it's not going AI.
Going to be a couple commons on the roll in. They don't have the best SI, but Jockey lands on DDA. Tank misses a punch. Charger lands on DDA just as Tank is about to rock. And DDA is going to be cornered.
Should be the
here.
one punch. Nice.
Unfortunate on DDA getting charged there, but that was really well played.
Yeah,
by
no hitter.
Aquilax.
They also cleared the commons really quick, which was good. By the time when the tank rolls in, there were no commons.
Yeah, all the commons just sort of spawned immediately, and they were dead in about 5 seconds.
It was kind of weird that the jockey didn't stumble Rochelle there. She should have been stumbled. She was like right next to it when the jockey landed.
Caution just has too large of a brain and was already jumping.
Careful.
For the silent jockey. Hit goes in, doesn't really get very much. They're trying to get a separation play for the jump over the van. Boom is still up, lands on to Discreet, but not much coming out of that.
Do you
Just a
think
delay.
Discreet was yelling? How did it get me?
That was a pretty long boom, so
Yeah,
that'll be fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, they have a really good health. If they can make the next 2 hits like, nicely, they should be able to keep all these bonus.
This is the caution special, just the go-go. They're just
No,
using those legs.
slowing down because of commons.
Finally, after making it halfway across the map.
The alarm car's still up though. Do you think it'll hit with the alarm car or not?
That
Yeah,
it looks like
they're
they're,
hitting on second floor.
but maybe before the alarm car.
They're putting the screen on a pullable position.
Reloading.
Never
Through this
mind.
room.
Hunter's already spawned up inside the room. He's coming out now. Kid's
Oh,
going.
Charger messed up. Charger's downstairs.
Smoker doesn't get anything.
Oh,
Really
my
well.
God.
So, never mind.
Oh my.
Great shot
really
by who was that? It's just an amazing charge. Aquilax took too long to clear that, and somebody had to rerun around.
Ammo here.
Charger messed up. He dropped on the ground on
shoot
the
that
ground
guy.
floor.
Hey, look out!
Now they have a crappy 2-2. If
Yeah,
Aquilax
might be-
takes this hit well, they can rush all the way in front of the safe room.
Look out
One boom lands, spit on nothing.
If they save the smoker, they should get a flood.
If Jockey died first, then yes, but otherwise,
Not sure actually.
they're clearing common really well. They're sort of leaving it behind so that there's less in front of them. Makes
Oh,
it
it's
really
a
easy
boomer.
to
Charger
rush forward.
strike up.
We can get up the hill over here.
You think anybody will get that charge or
Reload.
bowling?
I think DDA is about to get hit by a charger.
I mean, they're gonna do the holding S treatment,
Hunter!
and no one's spawning from behind.
Boomer looks like it wants to go in from the side, jumping in there. Misses.
That was an ambitious B-hop, I'd say.
It looks pretty close. Hunter's going in from behind.
Oh,
Really nice. DDA gets charged, but not the right way.
one slam, I'll take that, it's fine.
Still pretty good. One of the better hits this round. Overall, really great survivor play by Aquilax. We'll have to see how South Stars does on their survive side. See if they can keep up.
Hell yeah!
Not quite 1k. Slayer would be disappointed.
Imagine they can't get 4K after map 4. You'll get even more disappointed.
Look at this shit.
Hey,
If it's not a 5k, you didn't actually win.
shit, I used to go there when I was a kid.
Oh, good. Now we can die there as adults.
I'd say that was a very good opening by Aquilax.
Not very. Especially on like 150 ping. Although
Speaking of
South
the
Stars.
ping, do we want to like quickly calculate the ping difference?
It looks
I'm gonna do it. Don't worry,
pretty
I'm gonna
similar.
do it with a calculator.
like 140.
So the total ping for Team South Star is 550. And the total ping for Aquilax is 540, so I'd say it's pretty even.
Smoker goes in from behind, gets tongue cut, charges, taking a bunch of chips, lands on nothing. Hunter gets popped. Really nice take by South Stars there.
Charges alive.
Late boom, goes for the delay, gets one boom. Could be very big. Charges on 1 health, goes for a respawn. Have to respawn again to be any use.
Is there gonna be the health tank?
It is going to be a Patel tank, so we might see an AI.
I feel like the tank doesn't matter that much. You want to play a lot of SI damage in regular hits.
Reload.
You want to get a lot of damage in regular hits rather than relying on the tank.
I think if Aquilax can hit really well on the run back from the tank, Patel might be able to catch them and do some work with a car or get a corner,
Reload.
and that could be their in. But they're setting up for a hit under the bridge here. Charger ready to jump down when everyone else is going in. Jockey coming from behind. Hunter's spawned up on the bridge behind as well. Jockey's going to lead it. Hunter's going in. lands, but not for very long. It's a bit on the jockey as everything else gets shut down.
That
Really
poor
well
charger literally died before he could touch the ground.
Watch out!
So that's the power of focusing the strongest target.
I'd say the biggest target, because, you know, volume-wise is the biggest, which makes
Yeah.
it easiest to aim.
And they've just got their spawns up. Smoker spawns and dies. Hunter's and Charger going in. Charger whiffs. Hunter lands for 1 second. Boomer trying to get a pop onto somebody, but it doesn't quite happen. Nice take by South Stars there. As Patel starts rolling in, trying to get a little bit closer so he doesn't get AI'd. Might not see him play with the car. I
He's
think he's
leaving the
going
car.
to sort of leave it, yep.
I'd agree with that.
Oh,
You don't want to
there's
waste too much
another car.
rage.
He is going to play with the car. We'll see how
That's
his next
okay position. Yeah, that's an okay position.
if this goes
Nice.
over. Yeah,
Yeah.
really
that's
nice. Oh,
Oh, that's another okay position.
that's okay.
It's not blocks. The yellow car could block the next punch. We'll
But
see.
if he takes too long, then he's looking to go AI.
Oh, that's a very good position. You can play around this.
Yep, he's going to hit that one more time, I think, and then
They're
start
hard
rolling.
lossing. Please.
10%, 5%. Oh, extremely lucky there for Patel.
Fine.
His car's not doing a whole lot right now, but he gets a punch and there's a smoke going down, and then 2 cap landing.
No, that's all he
Car
can get.
doesn't land.
He shouldn't get a car, he should go for the punch.
He's making some interesting choices there. Now he's just trying to play for time so that his infected can come back up. It's doing
He has
pretty well.
to be patient. He has to be patient.
Shoot the tank, coach!
And they're going to lead with the smoker, trying to get some pressure off of him. He's going to go
Point
just
the
for
car
the car.
again.
He's going to land. Never mind. He's going to get a rock skated. He's trying for one last punch on the car, and it's out of play. That's going to be a dead tank for Patel. Only getting 1 punch there, I believe. Really well taken by South Stars, and they're looking to possibly try and either tie or beat the Aquilax score for that one.
All right, weapons!
I mean, Patel went for the risky play, so we should respect that.
Some respect on his name.
Making the jump.
Sometimes it's hard to make a jump. You don't. You might be a good player, but you may not be good at movement.
Oh no, that's not a spot side.
Oh, Loud taking damage from the spit up on the railing, and they're getting a tube in to slow them down. That could be a quad if I was paying
Nah,
attention.
Jockey died earlier than Spit.
Obviously, I wasn't paying attention then.
Yeah. They have a chrome and a pump, which is interesting. Oh, never mind, 2 chromes now.
Playing 2 shotguns, it's
Reloading!
might be.
Reloading!
I love shotguns in high ping, honestly.
Reloading!
It's more efficient to melt down chargers
Reloading.
with the shotgun.
Fair enough. And they do have a charger for this hit, so
I'ma
it could
reload.
be extremely useful. If DDA manages to get close and cap somebody. Ellis on the truck trying to block spawns.
He's gonna get pulled, is he?
Smoker looking for something, but he's going to just play around the alarm car instead.
Reloading!
Looks like they're doing the indoor treatment. Hunt,
Better not
spit,
shoot that
stumble,
car.
charger.
They've got the spit, so it
Ammunition.
works. Lots and lots of damage inside if it lands. But there we go. Spit
Oh, that was
wasn't ready, but it went for the really good double charge. Lots and lots of damage from that spit there by Patel. And the smoker up.
Spoke in the dead spit.
Wow.
That's a
Really,
bad hit.
really great hit by Aquilax. And
And
Land
shot that.
just lands to shoot the car.
This is not happy.
Gotta reload.
They may as well shoot the other car.
I mean, actually, it's not a bad idea because the commons are all behind them right now, and there are no commons in the front.
And the hit's coming in. Boom lands. Jockey gets bunted on the boom guy. So really nice play by Slay. And they're going to push forward enough so that they're probably only going to take one more.
They need another fat hit to establish some advantage, otherwise it's going to be only less than 100 points.
And sometimes it can be beneficial to be coming just behind so that you can make a comeback in later rounds after seeing how the enemy team plays the tank.
Reloading.
Yeah, but this is going to be a long game because both teams are playing ridiculously.
Oh, thanks for that.
Is that a right word to use?
Yeah. Got a
I got hit by
hunter and a smoker landing on the same target, causing less damage than it could have if they had split. Would have been a nice little 3-cap there.
Hey, look out.
They all came from the backside.
I'm a reload.
And it seemed to work, but they just went for...
I'd rather
wrong
send
target.
someone from the front, like even it out or something.
Jockey lands on Rochelle there. Boomer goes in late. Doesn't quite get anything.
The scratcher.
Misses his bunny hop. Hunter lands for 2 damage pounds. That's insane.
Awesome.
Big damage
Yeah,
pounds.
104 difference. Oh, the 888. Lucky number.
Very close game. Might be a nail biter till the end.
What's the chance of making mistakes? Let's see.
And we are still playing on relatively high ping, so mistakes are much more common. It's just these teams are playing very, very well in their first round. And we have a late tank for this map. I might have to run through it and remind myself of it.
It's a late tank. I feel like one of the teams is going to take so much damage that they have to rush the tank. The other team can survive
This-
the tank.
I feel like this map is quite long, so yeah, they might just be taking a lot of damage in these hits and then start bleeding and it causing a whole commotion there.
This first hit setup, it's actually good for the next church. I'm not sure if they're going to send it here or in front. Do you see the alleyway next to the box office? Like not the alleyway, like the area next to the box office.
Yeah,
That's like a very decent place to send
it would be, but it might cause issues trying to set up for the next hit at the
Yeah,
usual
that's
spot.
true.
So they're probably just going to send this hit, even if it is good in the next area here.
Some teams send hits on the front area, like Popstar. I remember they sometimes do their hits here. But we will see. It looks like they're hitting here right now, so it doesn't matter. Oh, the jockey pre-spawn.
Got 2 shotguns for Aquilax trying to get the skates, even though there's no hunter.
If I'm Nick, I'm just gonna run to the bin and try to kill it, and let it easy kill the charger. Or something like that. Oh, they all got baited.
Got really badly baited. Charger's up on top of the roof, ready to go in there now. Smoker gets immediately cleared. Charger steals from the jockey.
No, the
and
spitter
Spit
missed.
doesn't land. Spitter didn't have faith that the Charger would land there, so missed the spit. Considering that was a nice take by Aquilax.
Weapons here!
Just
They just got lucky and got away with it. It should have been like a 30 damage for the spit charge.
yeah, so the infected just made a small mistake there, and it cost them a little bit of damage.
We got pills here. Reloading.
Charger looking to come in from behind, perhaps. Boomer setting up for people coming out and jumping up.
Rochelle took the top place.
Jockey goes in on the top.
Charger!
Oh my goodness.
Only gets the 10 damage, or 8 damage.
Reloading.
Poor
Landing.
Patel
I
got
guess
Zen
that charger's
charged.
his machine gun.
That's fine, it's only 10 damage.
Look out!
Still very healthy survivors.
I always get Zen charged in high ping games as well. Sometimes you just get sucked into charger, even though you're like miles away
Reload.
from the charge.
Big gun.
It's
Reloading.
it's a legitimate strategy to Zen charge sometimes.
Yeah, when you don't have no time.
Kitty land.
Oh no.
Smoke charge going large. If the spitter was ready for the charge spit there, that could have been even more devastating. Really good damage from that hit, actually.
Again, the spitter didn't trust the charger again. You know, he just bet on the hunter. He was like,
Reload.
nope, I don't think the charger's gonna land. Just gonna spit on the hunter.
Aquilax can push through this little alleyway. South Star's not quite ready to spawn. Boomer's up. They're running in now. Hunter's landed. Boomer gets 2. Charger gets a punch. Jockey shut down. Not really too much damage going out there.
They should be
Unless
quick and take a ladder choke. Looks like they're not taking a ladder choke. Yeah, I don't think they can make it.
They were too slowed from the boom, which is positive
Reload.
for South Stars. But now,
Fuck this.
Reloading. Hey, watch out! I'm reloading.
Looks like they're hitting here. Then charge.
get as many hits as they can before tank.
I'm a reload.
Hunter,
Reloading.
Spitter's fat all the way down.
South Stars needs.
Yo,
Okay.
question mark.
Okay. South Stars are not trusting
Kyo.
their
Question mark.
spawns to land with their spitters.
Look out! Look out now!
I thought spitter was the easiest SI. Maybe I was wrong.
Away from you.
Maybe it's the hardest. And tank is spawning up in the hands
That was a
of
nice pop there.
Jazz. Yeah.
Oh,
sure
there's a nice spin position there as well. This is a good
Survivors.
health to start with to play a tank. They have 2.
Yeah. Survivors, I think, realize that bin is coming up and they're running all the way back.
But
Just take it
where
on
are they
the
gonna
roof,
be? That's the
maybe?
thing.
You wouldn't
There's
want to
some-
run all the way through the alley, so maybe not.
You can get cut off there. Oh, there's another spot here.
I was unaware of this, but now they're in a big alley that's causing huge damage, and the tank's about to roll.
Tank.
No support, but
Oh!
oh, it's ended up being okay for Aquilax.
They took no
but
damage there. Interesting.
Watch out!
all those spawns landed, just not.
If I were tank, I'd throw a rock. If that rock lands, I can just drop down and kill it.
Tank's already taken 650. Oh, 450 chip from just deagles and koozies. And he's already at 45% second pass. Got a 1 boom, he's gonna have to roll in with that.
They're
Can't
not
just
getting
pop up
problems.
behind Nick. He's going on Nick.
Come on, Josh, skeet it!
No skate, but Tank's picking up a rock.
Oh, nice self clear by Patel.
I think that's
Tank
gonna
has
be
nothing.
a nothing from Tank.
That was a really uncoordinated support.
Unless Aquilax just make a big mistake to get hit on. Jockey's coming in trying to help, but got blocked by a fence. Oh, Patel eating a free hit, it seems. Gets hit by a charger, Boomer goes in, lands a 2 boom. Tank's very low, get maybe 1 more punch. He gets out, or not quite.
Reloading here.
Ended up being a pretty decent tank, considering.
But they need to take 2 more regular or 3 more regular hits before they run back to the
Thanks,
same
man.
position. on this
Reloading.
top
I think that that all came from Patel maybe getting stuck and taking 1 punch caused all that damage that didn't need to be.
team. The charger was going for him anyway, so it wouldn't matter that much.
I hear Hunter around.
But he'd already been punched, so he was still getting a big hit in the back. Discreet dodging the charger, nice work, but there's a spit punt on Patel, taking up all that pill health that he just.
Okay, now this is gonna be a bit problematic.
That'll keep me for a bit.
They can't afford any huge attacks, because otherwise someone will be slow. And it means there will be more attacks coming in.
They might wait until the next room so that everyone has their spawn ready. Oh, they're going on top of the roof here. Smoker lands, Jockey going in, gets nothing. Hunter going in, lands for 1, but not doing very much. Smoker gets a little bit of damage on the screed. Reasonable clear there for Patel considering he was boomed.
Reloading.
Nice hit by South Stars there, right?
Reloading.
Finding me a health kit.
Oh my god, the screen almost took 4 damage by jumping off from that thing. The water slide.
Reloading.
Maybe just 1 or 2 more hits for South Stars.
Hey, I'm
It
reloading.
depends. If they can get somebody like completely slow, they can do like 3 hits before saving. But otherwise it will only be 2.
Gates open.
Damn it, it's getting good.
I hit now, honestly.
This is very hard to hit in this area.
Yeah, now they're inside.
I think they
They
need
just
to
jump
go
on
a
top
little
of
bit
this.
earlier.
You can just jump on the top of this mini spaceships.
Now it looks like Margaret's just taking the board while they're waiting for them to hit. Patel,
This is
DDA is
infinite.
now slow. Is it?
Yeah, I think this is infinite.
Okay, well DDA is pushing out. Looks like they're slowly pushing out. Chargers and Hunter going in. Charger misses. Hunter lands. Spit Hunt. Gonna be some damage.
come on.
Cleared so that he's not pushed into Spit. Pretty good hit by South Stars considering the charger missed.
Do they have one more? I think they should have one more because one of them is slow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Patel is
should be
slow,
one more.
so 1 more hit before they're in safe room, unless they get it down. But that could be quite
There's your
difficult.
safe house.
Hunter spawned up behind the chicken tent,
Gotta reload.
looking for
The
a
what
walk,
tent?
perhaps. The chicken tent. Twice fried chicken. And Charger gets stumbled by the boomer. Hunter
Sure.
Patel goes down to a solo smoke. Not the best clears there from
Look
Aquilax.
out now.
Yeah, they took kind of a lot of damage after the turn.
Reloading.
What do you
Do you
know?
think it's worth it they run all the way back like that and take 3 more hits? They had like really good health. Like,
The issue was the tank did have a really good
Boomers
hittable
around.
there, and I think they were wary of that and wanted to get away from it.
I think this area is pretty similar to the original Dark Knight, if you want to fight a tank here. There aren't too many differences.
Well, maybe we'll see a different strategy from South Stars during the tank. See. And it looks like Aquilax is also going to hit in the same sort of spot. A little bit of different layout, but straight out of the safe room still.
I think it will be good if they can keep the spitter alive after this first hit.
It can be difficult to do, but I really do actually like keeping the spitters.
Because the next hit is going to be in the kitchen room.
And it's also guaranteed to have a hunter, so...
There's a charger.
Is he going to do the toxic wall damage, wall stumble damage?
I don't think so. Smoker seems got baited, but maybe the Smoker is with the bait. Charger gets railed. Not a lot of damage going out there. Good clears by South Stars.
Reload.
Reloading.
They're legging it to the next area, pushing through so that Aquilax can't get any free hits that they aren't expecting. Slay's all alone inside the house. Now he's got some friends. Hunter spawned up, lands on Hunter Rochelle. Charger lands as well.
Slam.
Boomer gets 3. If the they still had their spitter, that could have been a really damaging hit. But instead, even though everything sort of lands, the South Stars are so healthy still.
The Charger Hunter dies first, which means they'll have another Charger Hunter. Charger Hunter
Reloading!
Smoker. Right. There we go.
Everybody grab a weapon.
Smoker goes in, gets tongue cut off.
Oh, abort.
Charger gonna land up top.
Spitter might get picked.
Yeah, it looks like Spitter could get picked.
Oh, the stumble damage.
Oh, Slay didn't get stumbled there. That's very lucky for South
Maybe
Stars.
it's way too far away, I guess.
Unless it's been patched in recent configs.
This is the old one though, like 1.9.1.
Reloading.
Hey, watch out!
Oh, I remember playing on
Reloading.
1.9.8 or something.
No!
What is your most favorite version?
Smoker!
Mine is like 1.9.6. My most favorite.
I think that might be mine as well, just because we had it for so long.
Yeah. And it's pretty balanced, pretty fair.
This stuff. Watch out! Ammo here.
Actually, maybe it was the
Reloading here.
one, the old one where you could have double hunters.
Oh, that's a very, very old one, like 1.6 or something. I think they're on the wrong way.
I think they're just taking a hit in here. Maybe they did get confused or
They're just chilling.
killing all
The
the
next
common.
alleyway hit. This is actually pretty bad hit here if they do it well.
Ammo here.
Reloading.
Hunter just pre-spawn like he doesn't care.
You're one of them back humpers around here.
Oh, they're taking the other inventory. No, please.
Jockey gets bunted, Hunter lands, but Charger's not able to get in.
Coach
Patel,
took so much damage from it. Wait,
That's
since
really-
when did Coach lose so much health?
wow, yeah,
The Hunt's bed?
Hey, I'm reloading.
taking unnecessary damage. It seems.
Poor Patty's Charger.
He can save it now. Maybe get a
Oh, death
charge
charge.
off.
Let's go. Yo, imagine if you could jump on top of the water slide sign and then you use that board as a cover to spawn your smoker, and then you drop down and you pull someone.
That seems extremely convoluted, but very fun to try. Charger goes in, it's going to be absolutely nothing.
Charges.
Charger
boarding.
respawning. Good call from Patel there, I think.
Oh!
Hunter gets long range killed there. That was
Reloading.
insane.
Hey, look out!
Patel's just holding onto this charger forever.
Watch out!
Slay's playing really forward, trying to get some ammo maybe.
Ammo.
That's
just-
an so-so spot. Need another hit.
Oh, it looks
They're
like
taking the run back, aren't they? Come on, you sweet.
I think they're baiting it to try and get the spawns out. Charger.
Oh, it's completely off the rail.
Rock was pretty close if they weren't paying attention. Discreet.
Let's take a shot and chip, it's fine.
Trying to get some sight. He's still 95% first, so he's doing really well. Oh, a big boom from DDA. That could be
Comes over the
called
back.
to run it in. Discreet going up onto the roof. Could be a TRT. Classic
good area for it, though,
toxic
I'm not gonna
rock
lie.
tank.
You can jump down, throw a rock, and run back up. Very flexible options.
Seems like not too easy to get chip
It's
as
just
well.
committing, I guess.
Or he's waiting for a hit to rock.
Smoker.
Oh, it's so close.
Misses.
Missed. Oh, that should have been a rock there. So unlucky.
That rock from Discreet just reminded me of how much High Cookie sucks.
It's Cookie in the chat right now.
Something like that.
Oh, that's a bit of a mind game, but Hank is actually in a good position. The sights.
Can you ride those trains? That'd be
Oh,
pretty-
he's gonna go AI if the SI is not doing
Oh.
something right now.
Boomer lands. He's lost sight. It looks like it's going to be an AI. 100. Oh!
Yeah, it's AI.
Yeah. Very unfortunate for Discreet there. And they do not have the spawns to support an AI
I
tank.
mean, AI is not gonna do too bad because he's gonna go straight for someone.
No, he's gonna throw a rock.
And he lands rock.
A better tank than Discreet? Question mark?
Oh,
Charger gets a nice charge. Another rock.
oh, that missed.
That was really unfortunate for the AI tank. Would have been sick. But now that's left.
Question mark.
Southstar is extremely healthy
Would you cut that shit out?
and Discreet.
Reloading.
You gotta be
A
this
bit
tall to get in.
angry that the smoker wasn't killed, so he spec'd it up.
I think he's angry about the fact that the tank got outplayed.
Those situations are a lot of pressure sometimes. Hunt Spit goes in on Ellis, gonna take a lot of damage there. Slay getting sort of smacked around by the commons. And they're gonna run forward, try and get into a position where they will only have to take one more hit if they are quick about it.
Hey, watch out!
Reloading.
Y'all ready?
Do they realize this is infinite? Oh, they
I
turn
think
off.
they do, they're just taking a
I think they turn it
hit.
off.
Hunter just baiting. They got two outside, they might take it split like that. They're all running forward now. Away from all the spawns that they had.
They're
To
resetting
make
their attacking
Aquilax
position.
reset.
Yep.
Really good timing there from South Stars.
Safe house up
And
ahead.
now Aquilax have to take a less than optimal spawn point. Charger gets leveled, Hunter doesn't land in the right spot, or rather, Spit doesn't spit in the right spot.
It's still too
What
low
your ass
damage.
is in here
It's
right
just
now?
running in it.
And that sees South Star taking the lead by 300 points exactly. That was
I
a
mean-
400 point comeback for South Stars, so you have to see how Aquilax can come back even harder.
That was a pretty good tactics on the AI, Mega Tank AI. Even if the tank didn't go AI, the tank had to commit from a very awkward position.
Yeah, and with not a lot of support available. Oh wow, super early tank. I didn't actually see that. So it's 17%. That'll be maybe just down the end of the hall. And we might see them either try and take it back towards the safe room or in the first big room out of the tunnel. And a caution.
300 difference in a neutral game is actually
Ooh, Hunt lands, but because they're on the railing they don't take any spit damage. What looked like a promising hit turns out to be very little damage there.
Reloading.
And tank is up. I think if they maybe had somebody stay in safe room they might have been able to play it like that, but I think they'll take it into this big room out here now. A couple more spawns for the infected. But lots of things to run the tank around as well. Smoker goes in on Ellis.
Oh no!
It's immediately cleared. Charger dead immediately. Jockey gets quite a bit of free damage there. Tank breaks the vent so that he doesn't have to do that on his way down. So they're going to have a Hunter Boomer Smoker. Boomer does not land. Never mind,
Are
Charger.
they gonna do another AI strat? Let's see.
If they were doing AI, they would have to run the tank out.
Forwards, run it forwards.
Yeah, so I think they just wanted these spawns specifically. He's going to have to go in without DDA and then have him go in late with the smoker, so no early pull for him. He's going to just chase somebody in the safe room and then turn around, get a double punch there, and he's missed a punch on Ellis. Bro, unfortunate tank fortune, but does get a nice curve rock at the end, and a free punch on Coach.
Keep shooting.
That was some miscommunication. It was a very nice early hunt there.
I'm a reload.
He decided to chase the guy.
Cool looking ball.
Loud made that tank from a very clean kill
Reload.
to not so clean with those two free rocks and punches.
Aquilax needs some decent hits, like right now. Otherwise, there will be a lot of pressure.
They've got the hunt spit ready if they're gonna try that. Hunter's looking for it. Maybe we can see the difficult spitter actually land a spit for once. They're taking their time. They've got the horde timer started up. Hunter spawned up, lands on Nick. Spit goes onto Nick. Jockey's going to try and slow it down. Reasonable damage there. I think Jockey slowed it down and went to play on Nick instead. I think it's more damage in the spit. But good hit overall there.
They need a fat hit on this drop hit.
And this could be a quad actually. I think the 2 support died at the end. Yep. So they might try and maybe get some separation on 1 or 2 at the last. Or they might just go for a full quad down the bottom. Hunter's already spawned up down the bottom, so it's looking
There's
like
a
looks like
hunter
they're
out
hitting when
there.
they're dropping.
just a quad attempt at the bottom.
One guy dropped down. I'd rather just 4v3 on top right now, instead of going for the guy down below.
I think
Like,
maybe
I can
if you
send my hunter up into the hole.
if you smoke Slay, yep, and then they're gonna go hit. If they had somebody up top there, that would have been really, really good to separate him up there. But unfortunately,
Yeah, they were all at the bottom.
all went down. Really good damage regardless, but I think having somebody up top there would have been beneficial.
The tongue wasn't insta-cleared, it was a very good start. Then the other supports couldn't do anything about it.
Coach, come on.
We have another wall kick treatment. I think this is very critical.
Hey, watch out!
Oh,
Very predictable, but
Coach, come on.
Bro, that was a nice shot.
yeah, the curse of the difficult spitter back. Couldn't even try for the delay spit.
That shit out.
Boom, gets a nice 2 boom. That'll be a quad if Tell goes and respawns. So another big attempt to cut down on all of that bonus.
Look out now!
Reloading.
Ammo.
And they're looking to set up on top of the button there.
I'd rather hit before they get inside this thing. They're like,
Hey, watch out!
It can be difficult to find a spawn.
You cut
you can
that
spawn on
shit
top
out.
of this.
I think they're gonna go as a couple go in.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the classic.
But Charge has lost his spawn now, so they're gonna have to wait until the top of the roller coaster.
Looks like they're sending the charger from the back,
Look at that here.
which is nice because it's less predictable.
Screw it, run!
Hunter spawned up, Jockey's in. Hunter gets skeeted. Nice smoke in the back by Patel. Really nice damage, but unfortunate that it couldn't be anything more.
I'll take that because Nick is already slow. I'll take
Yeah, it was a good skate by Ozzy, I think.
Come on, man!
If that skeet messed up, it could have been a work. No. We have a lot of bonus still.
Follow the tracks, guys.
Heads up!
Jockey goes on Slay. He gets
Oh no,
a
the Hunter messed
that's
up.
bumped. Spit actually does not land again because spitters are high.
they have to play around the neck
Keep
cap.
following the tracks, and we'll
Oh,
get through
Rashad's
this.
got the button.
Southstar's still running on about 400 bonus.
Yeah.
Really nice considering they had mediocre health after the tank
Should've learned to drive a tank or some shit.
so early. Boomer gets a 1 boom, but this is such a hard spot to hit that they're just going to save for maybe another quad if they can. And then that'll be their final hit for this map.
Watch out!
Reloading!
I think Aquilax is going to go in. Hunter lands, smoke gets cleared. Oh, really unfortunate on the charge there. That could have been really big.
Come on,
It
man.
was almost
stop
a double
punting anymore.
charge. Okay, considering such a difficult position for Aquilax, but
I'd rather just
Wow,
hold
nice.
it until the in front of the safe room and then hit. This is one hit anyway.
Inside now.
I agree.
can't
But
go any
maybe
faster.
now they still have another hit actually,
Made me come out there for
because
ya.
people are so slow.
Oh, this stuff sucks.
Hunter goes for scratches but gets bunted. Discreet's angry about that. I would be.
Yo,
Oh,
inside
he messed
now.
up.
What do you
Nice.
know? We're gonna make
Last
it.
stumble damage on coach.
Oh, after that, all they did was about 40 damage, 40 bonus damage. So
Well, this map,
Not-
this round will determine if Aquilax is gonna win or lose, in my opinion.
yeah, it's unless they are at least even on this map, it seems extremely difficult for them to win. We've got DDA leading, ready to escape that OZ Hunter, who's already spawned up on the right side. Let's see how quick DDA's reflexes are on 150 ping. Oh, doesn't need reflexes, he's just ready. Not the best clears though.
Kind of jump back into the spin.
I think he needed to clear that smoker, but
It's fine.
Reloading!
manageable damage for the first hit.
But everybody except coach is full punches. Right?
Yes. So they might need to try and get Discreet down just a little bit.
They can use the platform on both sides to keep it
Hunt gets really good damage on Discreet there, so that brings it down to 4 punches as well.
They can abuse these two platforms because when a tank jumps on top of it, it'll lose the momentum. So if I'm the tank, I wouldn't go for anybody on top of the platform. Because as soon as you jump on it, you lose your speed.
It is very difficult to chase around there, but Boomer gets nothing there. But the other two survivors might just sort of run down the hallway, and if South Stars are not ready there, they might. It looks like they have a charger there now, but if they're not ready, then it can be difficult for them to actually catch up. Tank's going in. He's get a easily hit on Patel and DDA.
Oh,
Gets
DDA is
90.
looking this way.
Hunter
Slide,
going
slide.
in. SI's stacking on one person. Hunter gets a lot of damage. DDA clears, but
That's
now
all
the
he's gonna
charge.
get. Normal 3 punches.
Lots of damage from the
Oh, Josh.
charger.
The tank, man.
Nice,
the
nice,
tank.
nice.
That's pretty similar to how the South Stars managed it,
This water don't look
but
natural.
more mistakes by South Stars and less.
He was so lucky that Patel didn't get cornered. He get punched kind of early, but got punched like away.
I think maybe he was anticipating that and
Reloading.
tried to jump to.
He got hit against the ceiling and bounced away from the ceiling.
Okay, maybe he's just lucky.
Come on, DDA, run forward.
Caution's had to pop pills because he's gone slow. So they're down 2 sets now. 2 bleeding, it's going to be quite difficult to keep their health up. And Patel's just had to take a third set of pills.
Reloading.
So they're down to 1. Hopefully they know where the other 2 sets are. And it's looking like a dangerous hit. 3 cap with Spitter down the bottom.
Reloading.
Hunter lands. Charger gets a double charge. Spit in the perfect spot. Amazing. Great hit by South Stars. Although
That was kind of
I don't think the damage
questionable
represented it.
strategy. Yeah, you should just sacrifice one guy and let him drop first.
Reloading.
That charger also did really well. Like you wait for the lineup, and then get a triple. It's good.
Boom is up, ready, gonna hit GDA and Caution. So they're gonna be killing out some common. Jockey's gonna come in from behind. Hunter going to get skeeted by DDA. Jockey cleared and Charger hiding, trying to survive.
Take it.
Good pick. They didn't want to have to really drive
For the event.
No charge spit either.
Unless they sack it right now real quick.
I think they are gonna have a jockey. So Hunter. So Hunt spit and jockey.
Now the other quad. So this next hit,
Reloading.
the death charge hit, it's gonna be crucial. If they survive it, they still have hope. If they get wiped, then
It's so much harder to get a death charge with these weapons on this compared to normal Dark Carnival.
well, last time Aquilax with a triple death charge on the very top. Is the
Not
area.
impossible, but
If you remember, do you remember that?
I think I do.
Yeah, you were watching it. I think. The spree is ghosting with a flashlight on. Hello?
Hunter spawned up the top, trying to be a distraction. Hunter's really nice dodging. Tomoko even misses, can't even get somebody. Amazing take by Aquilax there, although Patel is taking insane damage from commons.
Hey, slow. Good luck, Patty. You're gonna play around him for sure.
I think you'll be able to drop down here, so it's not too big of an issue.
Don't want to get in cap on this next area. It's really hard to pick him up. Gets down here. It's a 2-2.
Three. Hunter spit goes out. And
That's
Reed's fallen down. Jockeys, that's 2 down.
pick up the guy in the room, please.
Reed's rate low. DDA's getting.
This is very nasty right now.
I think that might have greatly hindered Aquilax's chances of winning this game, unless they get a table up next round. Good clear by DDA.
This grid is one scratch.
Well, that's 2 cap up top. That's going to be a wipe.
Don't even think of leaving me.
they're going to have to make up 750.
They need a one from early 10 next map.
Yes. DDA can only carry so many people on his back.
Oh shit! Help me out!
I think the map to AI tank kind of
Might have
triggered.
tilted them a little bit.
Yes. But I don't think there's anything they could do about it. Like, they just mind game the tank.
Just committing earlier, I think. Knowing that if you know that there's an opportunity to AI it, then I think committing earlier is the play. Looks like a relatively early tank. This is
Grabbing a nice
the
stick.
opportunity for Aquilax that they need.
They have to let. If there's not a let, then it's a GG.
Yeah. Really well played by both teams, but Southstar's just getting the better of them in this game so far.
Reloading.
Boomer lands a 1 boom.
Smoker.
Looks like they're gonna wait it out for them
The
to
Smoker is trapped. There's nowhere to go for Smoker.
Reloading here!
Going out.
Hunter lands, charger close. He's a little bit staggered, not quite in tune with each other there.
Reloading. Reloading. Watch out.
Although we do have a DDA tank coming up, could be the chance for him to further shine.
Crowbar.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Southstar's just getting kitted up ready,
Alice took 4 damage.
taking 1 full damage. Loud just trolling his team.
I like the crack noise.
Jockey spawned up just to make some noise. Hunter goes in. Jockey goes in a little bit early. Gets bunted trying to get the extra spit damage. And that's a quad sack. If they take too long, they might be able to get an opportunity to use that. Although it's not very far that they have to run.
Reloading!
And that is the tank up. Thwarting any plans of a quad there.
It's actually pretty close. He might be able to cut him off. Oh, he's not going for the first one.
Hits going in just to try and get some extra damage. Hunter's still alive.
He's going for the bin.
I think that's the play.
He could have cut him off, but he could climb through the fence and then go on the roof and then
It's a
silence
pretty
his
good bin.
footsteps, and then we're gonna walk past the bin.
They're gonna play inside the bumper cars. It's a bit dangerous, I think.
Oh!
That bin is
So close.
out unless he rocks it off. Got another bin in there. He's still 10%
That's a
first.
very good position for the bin.
He's looking positive here.
Are they running forwards?
I think they are. They'd want to play away
Pulling
from
the
the bin.
tank.
He gets a free punch on Rochelle. He's already down to 2/3 health. Smoker goes in, gets cut immediately. Bin in a bad spot there, but he can play on this charge perhaps. Gets the down. I think that's GG. That tree caused DDA real issues with the bin.
I mean,
would-
there's still a bin on top of that roof. I let them run forward. If they run forward here, it's gonna be a shit
I
spot for
honestly
them.
appreciate it.
It's much easier to land spawns.
I think he just saw the opportunity. I don't think that was the wrong play, it was just... South Stars played it very well as well.
Watch out!
How did that tongue miss?
Reloading. Weapons over here.
I didn't see.
Anyway, that's GG.
They were a little bit too big of a difference
Yeah.
unless they land a random quad cat.
Reloading.
And they have the god
Hey, I'm reloading.
quad cat.
Reloading.
It's hard to say. But not an easy spot to
Reloading.
land it unless they wait for the barn.
Weapons here.
Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
Heads up!
Reloading.
Lots of pressure on this one hit. Could be the opportunity that Aquilax needs. It's going in. Jockey's bunted. Hunter's the only one that lands. I think that's guaranteed for loss there for Aquilax.
Reloading.
I'm a reload.
Still amazing play by both teams.
Reloading.
Ammo here!
Charger. You are shooting me.
Charge lands, but Spit was not ready. And they're set up for another quad, at least.
Look out. Reloading.
Look out.
Reloading.
Look out!
Reloading.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Come on out, put it behind you. You good? You good?
Reloading.
Reloading.
Quad's getting ready to set up. Tomoko looking behind. Hunter's getting chipped out. Charger goes in, misses. If Charger led it there, that would have been the quad. Unfortunate for Discreet.
Hey, look out.
And it looks like maybe one or two more hits for South Stars before
I'm a
the
reload.
round is over.
Heads up!
Gotta reload.
Reloading!
Reloading. Look out now. Watch out. Reloading. Hey, we got a safe room right ahead.
Last hit, getting ready. Charger wanting to redeem himself. Spit getting
Reloading.
some free damage.
Better.
What the hell are you doing up there? Get inside!
You see, I'm limping here. Look out!
Discreet lands,
Ventilating my suit.
getting the revenge that he wanted.
Stick it up your ass.
And I think that's secured South Stars going 4-0 in this tournament so far. But Aquilax still have their survivor round to show us why they deserve to be 4-0, perhaps.
I hope they can do some irregular strats against this tank.
Maybe do a bit of bullying. That's a Left 4 Dead 2 community special. Some good old fashioned bullying.
Reloading!
Hey, I'm reloading.
Pick goes in. We've got a nice hunt in the back. Took a little while to clear there.
That's a lot of damage.
Don't shoot each other.
Gotta reload!
Reload.
That's not the performance they want to be putting on to show that they're still a threat.
Reload.
Look out!
Crowbar!
Reloading.
Through this door.
Reloading.
Get out of the goo!
Some free punches by the charge there, not too clean. Discreet holding on to his 100 health.
They are pushing to the open field. Not a bad idea.
Probably. I think they might just want
Fail the common.
to get this over with, and that looks like it's going to be able to be a wipe if they're playing this tank well. DDA getting punched away, but now he's down. Tank's still at half health. Hunter lands. It's going to be another couple punches. Rock going out onto Ellis. Ellis might get cornered here. Misses a punch. Gets down on Ellis though. Getting out with just a little bit of health. Jockey lands. Rock close to hitting Coach. Slay so low, but getting
Some
out.
help over here.
Gonna try and play it a little bit longer, I think.
Everyone shoot the tank.
Come on your feet!
This is not how it's gonna end.
Slay crashed. Unfortunate for South Stars. Surprisingly, our first pause of the game. Usually get a couple of these. It's another Left 4 Dead staple. Pausing and bullying.
Oh, you won.
I'm so glad they had a timer during the pause.
Boomer! Look out! Kill him!
Kids going in, trying to get the tank on one last rock. DDA gonna eat it. Wasn't watching the tank rock. And tank still gets out. Took 0 damage from that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Hold on to these pills.
Tank's still managing to get some sight. Took 2 damage from that Uzi. Trying to get one last farewell rock. Boomer just sitting, not able to get anything. And Tank's finally dead. Pretty good. Pretty great tank from Josiah there.
Reload.
What does PTM stand for?
Reload.
Player of the match. Puta madre is what Vacan is saying. So I assume
Please
that's.
tell me.
I'm pretty sure that's a slur. Yeah, it's a slur.
Wait, you actually looked it up?
Yeah.
No.
Reloading!
Wait, what's the slur for?
Alright, this is gonna open the gate.
Like fuck
And
your
what the
mother.
hell else?
Oh my goodness. Alright,
So-
now I know how to
Or
communicate
or
Portuguese
bitch mother.
or Spanish. Is that Spanish or Portuguese?
Spanish.
ATM.
And Dino, this is your fault. You could have casted this.
I mean, he's part of the Aquilax team, so technically he should not be casting.
Reloading. Reload. Reloading.
Reloading.
Aquilax actually has a pretty sizable bonus. At the moment they're ahead of South Stars, as the server seems to have got no lag spike.
Nah, they have this bonus. So they only won that one.
Reloading.
So they definitely lost MMR today. Unfortunate.
Okay, Tom.
Oh, damaging jockey onto Ellis there. That's just going to be a down, it looks like. DDA is not ready to clear.
Reloading.
And we are shouting out Ian Ledry for being second highest MMR in Australia.
Reload.
And a god tier pug player at the moment.
I don't mean to be personal.
First pick potential.
But I think I'm gonna die.
Can't see shit.
Watch out.
Hunter on Ellis.
Nice smoke onto Discreet there. That's going to eat into their health bonus quite a bit.
Reloading.
They are just getting commons. Not really
That's
real.
a rough end to their round.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Ellis, damn it. You shot me.
Patel's black and white.
If
Reloading.
this keeps up, I'm gonna die.
Reloading.
Safe house.
Caution and DDA sort of one scratch. Patel
Come
two,
on,
maybe
people,
three.
Come on, get in here.
The hunter felt like being rude,
Fire
not
spit
conceded.
Jesus Christ, man.
Not a lot of damage coming up there.
Jockey.
And DDA gets the bunt. That's the
GG.
DDA, you know. And that
At
is
least they-
GP.
It's less than a K.
Stick it up your ass.
Just under 1k. It's a win for South Stars. So they're going 4-0 into that. The end of round 4 for the tournament, and Aquilax going 3-1. Really great play by both. Just South Stars taking it out in the end.
GG's.
GG's.